Hello, everyone! Get ready to laugh and cringe as we dive into the most unbelievable moments of total idiots at work caught on camera. Let's go! Opening moment. At a port, a ship suddenly crashed into the corridor, causing everyone around to panic. A strong gust of wind blew, knocking a man standing nearby off his feet. A man is using a shovel to scoop water out of his house, creating a humorous and creative situation. A woman rowing a boat loses her balance and falls into the water, creating a surprising and funny moment. A man is swimming in floodwaters, creating a scene that is both dangerous and awe-inspiring.
Oh, you got it.
A girl stands in the ocean for a photo, but when a wave crashes into her, she jumps up, loses her balance, and falls, creating a surprising and humorous moment.
No, please. Seriously. No, Ninja! Please. This isn't funny!
A girl screams as a man holds a fish up to her face, creating a moment of surprise and laughter.
О, павильон поплыл. Это пиздос.
A man is lying down while rowing a boat under a bridge, creating a strange and challenging scene. A man standing on a boat unexpectedly loses his balance and falls into the water, creating a surprising and funny moment.
Gallows collision. Gallows smūgis nemenkas. Gallows smūgis nemenkas.
A man uses a bow to shoot a fish, but the arrow bounces back onto the boat, creating a surprising and humorous moment. A group of people stands by a rushing stream, watching a car submerged in the floodwaters, creating a dramatic and worrisome scene. A red sports car is stuck in the water and is being rescued by a tow truck. A tense moment as efforts are made to save the stranded car. Surfer, excited and nervous, wave undulating violently, finally fell.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
wet. It's
A woman tries to row a boat but loses her balance and falls into the water, making everyone laugh at the humorous situation. A man fishing suddenly jerks his rod too hard, causing him to lose his balance and fall backward into the vast sea.
That sounds traumatizing.
Look how traumatized you could be.
I'm not traumatized at all. Where is he?
The man tries to catch a fish, but slips and falls into the water, causing the fish to escape from his grasp.
This is gonna crash.
A large ship crashes into a steel bridge, causing a loud noise and damaging the bridge structure, leaving everyone around in shock. The guy wants to fish, but as he steps onto a slippery rock, he unexpectedly slips and gets soaked under the scorching midday sun. In the midst of a flood, the guy tries to use a bucket to bail water out, but the floodwaters keep rising, making all his efforts futile. A car drives through the flood, towing a duck float with someone sitting on it, creating a scene that is both humorous and dangerous. The boy in a green shirt unexpectedly loses his balance, falls backward, and splashes into the river, creating a moment of surprise and laughter. The guy uses a net to catch fish but leans too far forward, losing his balance and falling into the water in a hilarious situation. The person in a blue shirt tries to step from the boat to the dock, but loses balance and falls into the river in a funny mishap. Two men are playing frisbee on the beach, creating a lively and cheerful scene on a summer day. A woman tries to stand on a boat but unexpectedly wobbles and falls into the water, creating a funny and surprising moment. A man wants to slide down a water slide but unexpectedly slips and plunges headfirst into the water. A motorcyclist tries to ride through a puddle but unexpectedly slips and falls, causing both the bike and the rider to tumble onto the road. The bride and groom joyfully step into the pool area, but suddenly both slip and fall straight into the pool, causing all the guests to burst into laughter. On a quiet afternoon by the lake, a guy enthusiastically makes a golf swing. Unexpectedly, after a powerful swing, his golf club breaks. On a sunny afternoon, a couple happily rides a jet ski on the river. Suddenly, the jet ski bounces, causing the girl to lose her balance and fall into the water. A man steps onto a boat and sits down suddenly, causing the boat to capsize and him to fall into the water, creating a moment of surprise and delight.
Nobody's here.
A man steps off a boat onto a log but unexpectedly slips, causing him to fall into the water. A car gets stuck in a large puddle, with its wheels spinning and water splashing everywhere.
Sorry.
While filming, a man unexpectedly slips on a rock, causing his phone to fall into the water in a dangerous and surprising moment. A man tries to stand up on the edge of the pool to jump in but slips and falls into the water, creating a surprising and funny moment. A man is skateboarding but loses his balance, causing the board to fall into the water, creating an unexpected and humorous moment. A bus is driving down a road with water up to its mid-level, creating a strange and concerning situation. A fish jumps and hits the face of a man in a white shirt, followed by another fish suddenly leaping into the boat, causing everyone to cheer in excitement. A man was trying to walk on a small log across a pool, but unfortunately he slipped and fell into the water. A man was trying to push another boat, but unfortunately his own boat capsized, causing him to fall into the water. A man jumped over a log in a stream but lost his balance and stumbled, falling into the water. A man jumped from the dock onto a large water trampoline. On a calm lake, a man was paddling a board when he suddenly lost his balance and fell into the water. While hammering the side of a tank, the tank suddenly burst, knocking him to the ground and causing water to spill everywhere. Two ships, one small and one large, were moving past each other when they suddenly collided with a strong impact. A man was sliding down a slide by the lake, but unfortunately the force was too strong, causing the slide to lift off. A large ship was trying to dock, but unfortunately crashed hard into the dock pillar. A motorcyclist rode into a large puddle, causing the bike to lose balance and tip over, leaving him soaking wet. A car got stuck in a raging flood, the strong current sweeping it away, with only a small part of it remaining visible. A man was standing on a boat, attempting to step onto a larger ship, but unfortunately he lost his balance and fell into the water. A man is fishing on a boat. When a fish bites, he yanks the rod but loses his footing and falls into the water. A woman is walking on the rocks by the sea, but unfortunately she slips and falls into the water. A man is trying to cross a log bridge over a river, but he loses his balance and falls into the water. An off-road vehicle hits a deep water hole and starts smoking, indicating a serious engine problem. The man is excitedly wakeboarding, but the boat pulls too hard, causing him to lose balance and tumble into the water. The man tries to catch a small alligator. Suddenly, the alligator opens its mouth, startling him and making him drop his phone into the river. The woman is standing by the sea, admiring the view. As she walks in, an outgoing wave causes her to sink into the sand and fall into the water. A person jumps from a large float to another float at a water park, but unfortunately slips and falls into the water. A girl is rowing a boat while two other girls on the opposite side get drenched when a car drives by, creating a big splash. A dog sitting on the boat suddenly jumps ashore, causing the girl on the boat to lose balance and fall into the water. A man standing on a boat tries to grab a rope to jump into the river, but loses his balance and falls straight into the water. A woman standing on a wakeboard loses her balance and unexpectedly falls into the water. A woman tries to swing across the river on a rope, but the rope snaps, sending her into the river. A man is sitting on a boat. When he stands up, the boat rocks, causing him to lose balance and fall into the water. A man in a white shirt tries to move across large rocks near the water's edge, but he slips and falls into the water. A girl jumps into the water from a boat but gets her pants stuck in a hilarious situation where she can't completely fall in as planned. A large boat collides with a building, partially destroying it and causing chaos. a large yacht gets stuck under a bridge in a bustling urban area, causing a puzzling and worrisome situation for many onlookers. A group of people surfing in a wild jungle setting capsizes their boat, leading to an unexpected and thrilling situation. A girl loses her balance and falls into the water when a dog suddenly jumps in, creating a funny and surprising moment. Someone tries to take a nap on a float but gets pushed into the water by someone else, creating a hilarious and surprising scene. A car is sinking in the water, while a group of people in a small boat calmly rows past the scene. The girl tried to zip up her jacket, but it got stuck. She fumbled and felt embarrassed, creating a funny and awkward situation. The trailer fell off and ran out of control in the middle of the road, causing chaos and danger to surrounding vehicles. The girl panicked as a mouse suddenly darted out, quickly stepping back, creating a tense situation right at the doorstep. He was indoor rock climbing when he unexpectedly slipped and fell, creating a thrilling moment. The man tried to stop the quad bike from sliding off the trailer, but unfortunately the pull was too strong and he got dragged along. The truck crashed into a large sign, with two people trying to handle the situation. A regrettable accident. On a beautiful sunny morning, someone was opening the gate when she tripped and fell to the ground. Someone was sitting on an inflatable chair in the pool when it slipped, causing him to fall into the water. At night, the car lost control, causing the driver to panic and quickly turn it off, but the collision caused the door to be damaged. He intended to catch it, but unfortunately slipped and fell into the cold seawater. The man lost his balance and fell on the snow. Immediately after, another person slid forward, tripped him, and they both fell on the snow. In a daring billiard shot, the man performed a handstand on the table, but suddenly lost his balance and was about to fall. He is trying to hit a golf ball, but when he swings the club, he misses and unexpectedly falls over. A young man demonstrates his bike skills by riding up a high step. A man walks through a serene natural setting, only to unexpectedly step into a deep mud hole. A man opens a barrel, and foam from inside suddenly sprays everywhere, covering his face in a surprising and humorous moment. The woman was carrying things into the house, but suddenly tripped and fell to the ground in a sudden and painful fall. A fire truck faces a major issue, as a massive stream of water shoots into the sky like a waterfall crashing down in the middle of the street. A man standing on a chair is carefully cleaning when he suddenly gets startled by a mouse running into the house. A man throws a paper airplane, but it unexpectedly hits a girl in a white dress. A man places a shoe back on the shelf, and as soon as he lets go, a cascade of shoes unexpectedly falls. A man is engrossed in his phone when he is suddenly startled by someone entering the room. He attempts a flip in the thick snowfall, but slips upon landing and tumbles to the ground. She is startled and panicked when the can in her hand unexpectedly explodes. He tries to ride his motorcycle through a muddy path, but the bike gets stuck midway, creating a challenging and difficult situation. He swings at the golf ball with determination, but unfortunately misses. A group of people were excitedly rafting down the rushing river when suddenly the raft lost balance and they fell into the water. The person cooking added seasoning to the pot of beans, but accidentally poured in too much, causing the seasoning to spill uncontrollably into the pot. The mischievous cat jumped onto the chair, making it lose balance and topple to the floor. While pedaling a rickshaw with passengers down the street, the driver suddenly lost balance, causing both the driver and passengers to fall to the ground. During a photo shoot, a model striking a pose suddenly lost balance, fell, and tore the blue backdrop behind. At the gym, a man lifting weights suddenly lost his grip, causing the weights to fall uncontrollably and slam into his chest. The man pulled out a chair to sit, but the chair suddenly slid, causing him to fall to the ground. He was joyfully skiing, but suddenly fell into a pile of snow, causing his friends to burst into laughter. The car was moving down the road with one wheel missing, making everyone around feel worried and tense. He jumped over the canal, but unfortunately got stuck in the mud. She was performing an aerial somersault, but unfortunately fell to the floor. Someone left a bag on top of the car and drove away, feeling panic and concern, hoping the bag wouldn't fall off during the drive. He was carrying a tray of food, and as soon as he set it down on the table, it spilled everywhere. A tree branch suddenly pierced through the house, causing severe damage. Panic and worry filled the room. The car lost control and got stuck in the water tank. Confusion and concern spread throughout the quiet garden. The mischievous tabby cat knocked food out of someone's hand. The food scattered all over the floor, and he looked at the messy scene in disappointment. The girl slipped on the white snow. The pain and surprise were evident on her face as she sat there on the cold morning. He kicked the ball hard, and it bounced back into the net. Surprise and joy spread throughout the field. He stepped off the diving board and unfortunately slipped into the cold water. Turning on the faucet from above but shutting off the water from below unexpectedly caused the faucet to fly off, creating a situation both confusing and funny. The excavator got stuck deep in the muddy ground under the gloomy sky, leaving everyone worried and helpless. The red car got stuck in the automatic car wash, causing a scene of chaos and surprise at the car wash station. Opening the washing machine door, water and clothes rushed out. The surprise and confusion were evident as everything flooded the floor. The hose pipe was punctured, causing strong water to push the hose up into the sky. He was cycling without paying attention ahead and crashed into the parked car. Surprise and pain were evident. After high-fiving the girl, the robot stumbled and fell. Laughter and surprise echoed throughout the mall. Step over the barrier, unfortunately fell. The confusion of the three children when seeing their father fall. The phone the man was fixing suddenly started smoking. Panic and worry spread throughout the shop. He flew up using a water jetpack but lost balance and plunged into the water. Water gushed from behind the door, flooding the floor. A scene of flooding and chaos in the parking lot. He was sitting on the chair, suddenly tipped over and fell to the floor, creating a hilarious moment in the workspace. The boy threw the basketball and it got stuck in the hoop. He stared in surprise and disappointment. Two people drew pictures in a unique and humorous style, making everyone who saw them burst into laughter. The young surfer was exhilarated, yet suddenly he tipped and crashed into the water. Want more epic fails? Subscribe and hit the bell for instant updates. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.